Did you really think it was possible to lose a pound a day? You genius, because it is. And I'm going to show you how I did it. Well, I'm going to tell you how I did it. So is it possible to lose a pound a day? Yes, it is. It's only reasonable, though, to expect to lose a pound a day for a certain amount of time. You definitely wouldn't expect to lose a pound a day for the rest of your life. You just might up and disappear. And I'm just guessing here. Also, you don't want to be like 100 pounds talking about you want to lose a pound a day so you can reach your fitness goals. You probably don't need to lose weight. You probably need to go eat a sandwich. I learned about a program called Atkins a few years ago. It was around the time where I was trying to just trim down, lose a couple of pounds. Now, I'm not overweight or anything. I've never really been overweight, but my weight does fluctuate throughout the year. Sometimes the numbers go up, and I have to bring them on back down. What I love about Atkins is it's free. It's easily accessible, and it's very, very practical. I will always, for the rest of my life, always use what I learned just to make sure I'm keeping up with that lifestyle. I never expected to lose a pound a day when I first started doing the program, but when I would weigh myself every morning, I was a pound lighter. If you've never heard of Atkins, their program is online. It's at Atkins.com, and they really emphasize whole foods, a lot of vegetables and protein with very little sugar and carbohydrates and starchy foods. This program is for anybody who is morbidly obese or someone who's trying to just lose a few pounds. You can always tailor what you're doing to accommodate what your goals are. Every time I tried to count calories or cut back on fats or exercise more, nothing would ever work for me until I started counting my carbohydrates, and it really made all the difference. And it's free. They have different phases of the program, so they're going to ask you questions. Like if you go online, you can like start your own profile. They'll ask you questions about yourself and about your goals, and then you can kind of start in whichever phase is more appropriate for you. Atkins makes bars and shakes that you can also use while you're on the program. Like if you want snacks in between meals, you can either choose a bar or a shake, or 2 bars, 2 shakes, or you can switch it up, but you're only allowed to have 2 a day. Their bars and shakes have very, very little sugar, but they use sugar alcohol instead, which doesn't spike your insulin levels. When I first started the program, I would get up in the morning and I'd have like a shake for breakfast, or I'd have eggs, something that's low carb. And then for lunch, I'd eat like a salad with some chicken in it or some other type of protein. Or for lunch, I'd have like meat and veggies. Or for dinner, I'll have the same thing, like meat and veggies with a side salad or something like that. In between meals, I'd snack on a bar or I'll have a shake. It has 15 grams of protein. I don't know if you can read that label, but 1 gram of sugar and 1 net carb. It still tastes sweet. It's not overly sweet. It's not going to taste like a milkshake. And it comes with a little cap so you can put the cap back on. Like if you don't finish it all, you can set it in the refrigerator. What did I do with that top? The most shocking thing to me when I did this program was the fact that I didn't exercise. I mean, not even for a second. I'm not trying to say that like don't exercise, because exercise is crucially important. I wasn't just laying around on the couch all day. I had 2 jobs at the time I was working, and I don't know, for some reason I just wasn't exercising at the time, but I still was losing weight consistently. You're not gonna lose a pound a day for, I don't know, every single day for maybe like 3 months. I think everybody has their own ideal body weight, and I think your body just kind of knows when you need to lose a little bit more, when you need to lose less. I don't know how it works, something like that. Probably the closer you get to your goal, you're going to start losing less and less. Think about it like a bottle of toothpaste. When you buy a tube of toothpaste, when you squeeze it, it comes out stupid easily. But once you get down to the last little bit, you got to kind of have to squeeze it to get it all out. That's how your weight is. When you weigh a whole bunch, you're going to lose a lot of weight easier at first, and then it's going to become less and less as you gradually reach your ultimate goal. Another thing that I do is I eat like sugar-free candy. It's sweetened with sugar alcohols or a sugar substitute. I prefer sugar alcohols because I don't really like the taste of, what's it called? Splenda. Ugh, what is that anyway? It still tastes sweet, kind of like when you chew sugar-free gum. I couldn't imagine eating candy that didn't taste sweet. It makes no sense at all.